Oh, you think you got it?
I think you got it.
It's finally connected, yeah. I just went into my YouTube.
You
and
might have
It's
to
on now,
mute
Julie.
it though, Julie.
What?
Good.
We're good.
Good.
Yeah.
Are you set, Julie?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's call this meeting to order. Let's begin by saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America until the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Could we also please have a brief moment of silence for the Portage County residents who lost their lives this week battling the COVID-19 virus? Our thoughts are with their families and loved ones in the community at this difficult time. Thank you. And thanks to the Portage County residents. I know everyone is working so hard to get us through this virus, and just encourage folks to continue to wear your mask, to maintain social distance, to try to stay home and avoid gatherings as much as possible. And we're all in this together, and I hope we can get through it very soon. Julie, we're glad to have you with us today. And let's go ahead and recess into solid waste.
Move to approve the minutes of October 22nd, 2020.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie.
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen,
Yes.
Move to approve the October 29, 2020 bills as presented by the county auditor.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie.
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen,
Yes.
Move to approve the October 29, 2020 journal vouchers as presented by the county auditor.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie.
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move to approve the October 29, 2020 then and now certification as presented by the county auditor.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie.
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move to adjourn.
I will second.
Roll call, Julie.
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes. All right.
Hi, Janet. Hi.
Let's reconvene our general session, and Janet, the floor is yours.
Okay, I have one discussion item. It is the Board of Commissioner turnover. And I decided to look at turnover a little bit differently this year and present it in a little bit different format. The turnover is from January 1st to September 30th of this year. So you'll see the chart in front of you. What I did differently this time is that I actually included all of the turnover, and that would include voluntary and involuntary. And then so you could see through, for this time period, the total turnover was 10.09%, and then voluntary was 8.9%. And then just going down the different termination reasons that were given to us from the employees during their exit interviews, you'll see that work life is still the number one category with the highest turnover. And within that category were the work hours. So employees basically were saying that the work hours was the primary reason why they resigned from their employment with us. And then the second category was career potential. And within that category was job growth. So we had at least 5 employees say that it was just a lack of growth within the department. as the reason why they terminated their employment with us. Something else I actually did differently this year was looking at the tenure of the employees that resigned from us, just to kind of get a feeling like, you know, the length of service of those employees that terminate their employment. And with everybody, all the 34 employees that resigned from their employment, we had 4.56 years of service. So basically that was just, you know, just a little over 4.5 years of service these employees had with us. But I actually, we had 3 employees that retired with a lot of years of service. So I removed those 3 employees, and the years of service is 3.32 years. So we actually lost the less tenure, newer staff, if you want to say it that way. And that just shows, because it takes a lot of time to train employees. It takes a lot of time and money training those. And one thing that I would like to work with the directors is how to attract, but also keep those employees with us. I know it takes a lot of time and money and energy training staff, and unfortunately, once you get them trained, for some reason, they end up leaving us. So that's one thing that I would like to work with the directors, and just trying to attract new employees, but at the same time, keep our staff that we already have. So I didn't know if you guys had any particular questions about this.
When you say work hours, are they too long, not flexible enough? What about the work hours?
It's a little bit of both. We actually had, I believe, out of the 4 employees that said work hours, 2 were in water resources, 1 was JFS, and 1 was solid waste. And really it was the work hours, the length of work hours, how many hours.
The overtime and.
Yeah, especially obviously for solid waste. JFS, I believe that was a social worker, and they just said and I think that one might have been the group home social worker. And they work crazy hours at the group home. And then water resources, I believe it was the on-call staff that was just being on call. So yeah, it was really just the number of hours that they were working during the week.
And when you say removal, the probationary, did 2 employees leave during their probationary, or were they let go during their probation?
They were let go during their probation. Yeah.
All right.
Janet, the 8.9% voluntary turnover, I mean, that seems very low. I mean, this report seems like we're doing well. Is that your?
Yeah. Our turnover really isn't. Even I have not compared it to the same time frame as last year, because I was going to do that once a year, just kind of look back at a year in a glance. But we typically don't have really high turnover. And even the reasons, I mean, you can tell like the reasons are all over the board. There really isn't one particular reason that just stands out. I'm a little bit concerned about the 5 people that left us for lack of job growth. But at the same time, when I looked at their years of service, it was approximately 5 years. And so when you think of it, that is about the time that someone's feeling pretty comfortable in their position, and they're looking for growth. And just unfortunately, it may not be there, maybe because if no one else is higher up is leaving, but then obviously, you might have to wait until there is an opening. So that concerns me. But at the same time, I hate to say it's only 5 people, but out of 337 employees that we have,
Pretty small.
only 5 people left for a lack of growth. And I believe, all 5 employees were in JFS. But again,
That's a difficult department. It really is.
yeah.
I mean, you have to be a certain kind of person to work in that department.
Yeah. And again, I mean, even if you look at JFS, they have approximately 200 employees.
Yeah.
And again, a very small percentage that left. So, But no, I mean, overall, we tend to do very well.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So Janet, do you have the data from last year at this time that you could share with us when you get it?
I do, yeah, because
Yeah, I'd be interested just to see where we are comparing to last year.
Yeah, I think I have about 6 years worth of data. So I typically do go back and just compare and really see like a year ago and 2 years ago, 3 years ago, what were the reasons
What the
why.
trends are. Mhm.
I just
Okay.
I didn't do it this time because I was gonna do the complete year, but I can
Yeah.
actually, if you would like the data as of
Yeah, I would like to see it to compare. Yeah.
absolutely.
All right. Let's pause for a second. Everything okay, Julie?
Yeah, Sue was having trouble getting in, so
Oh, okay.
she's
Got
gonna
it.
send her another invite.
Okay.
Move that the
Um,
Commissioners agree to authorize the creation of the part-time social service worker 3 group home position and approve the respective job description.
And Janet, just for clarification, this position is being created to curtail the overtime and for the full-time people to be able to take time off.
Yeah,
Correct.
this is a position, I
Okay.
believe it might have been maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Talk to you guys about it. Yeah.
Okay, I will second.
roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agree to authorize the 3-day internal posting of the part-time social service worker 3 group home new position for Portage County Job and Family Services with external posting if no internal appointment is made.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners accepts the resignation of Regina Frank, CSEA attorney for Portage County Job and Family Services, effective November 6, 2020.
I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agree to authorize the concurrent 3-day internal posting and 2-week external posting of the full-time CSEA attorney replacing Regina Frank for Portage County Job and Family Services.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners approve the new water treatment facilities mechanic job description for Portage County Water Resources.
I will second.
Jean, did you or Janet want to discuss this a little bit?
This is the ongoing in each section of water resource operations. We have the plan to put in place a chief operator and a mechanic. So for all 4 sections, Streetsboro, regional wastewater, drinking water, and collections, there'll be 2 technically competent people to hold these positions. This is the next one in a series that will be coming.
Okay.
One more point, just for clarity. We're getting the job descriptions in place with the intent, once the hiring freeze is over, that we'd start promoting people up. But right
Right.
now, that's not in the cards, just the job description.
Good, thank you. I'm sorry, did we have a motion in a second?
Yes, we did.
We
Yeah.
did. Okay. Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
I have a question on 6. The full-time employees can have 4 hours. Can they split that up into 2 hours, like December and then maybe January, or however? I mean, or do they have to take 4 hours at one time?
I am not aware of it ever being an issue before. I've never heard of usually employees take the full 4 hours.
Right.
I guess it would be up to the director
Okay.
if they would, 'cause I don't think we've said either way, but it
Okay,
would be,
so there's some flexibility in there, you think?
yeah, it'd be the discretion of the director if they can afford 2 hours here, 2 hours there.
Okay. Move that notwithstanding and as an exception to section 23D1 of the Personal Policy Manual, each Commissioner's Department Director is authorized, not required, to grant 4 hours of paid holiday leave to non-essential full-time employees and 2 hours of paid holiday leave to non-essential part-time employees, which may be used on Thursday, December 24, 2020, or Monday, December 28, 2020, or Thursday, December 31, 2020, or Monday, January 4, 2021.
I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
You know, I did not finish that motion. I guess there was another paragraph. Should I?
I think it's okay.
It's
Yeah,
okay?
I think
We have
it's,
to
yeah.
read the full entry.
Yeah, the JE is actually the same JE that we've used for the past several years.
Okay.
And I think that's all I had on my agenda.
Thanks, Janet.
Thank you, Janet.
Bye.
Later.
Okay.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
We
Hi,
can.
Sue.
Hi.
And
JFS, ODJFS decided to pick today to require everyone to change their passwords, and everybody in the state of Ohio is doing it. So our computers are all locked up. So I couldn't get to my email to get to my to enter the thing. So I'm just calling from my own phone. So I'm sorry about that. There's going to be no video today. And I also don't have the order of the resolution. So if someone could help me with that, that would be great.
Sure. The first one is the 2973 transfer from 0001 to 1414.
Okay. All right. So that's just our normal 4D contract payments that were made in one payment that was made in July that we had missed earlier, and then our September payment for domestic court, May through June, and clerk of court, April through May.
Okay, move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to transfer 2009-73.18 from Fund 0001 General Fund to Fund 1414 Child Support Administration.
okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
And then the second one, I'm assuming, is the $60,000. This is our regular WIA transfer for our shared costs for July Adjustment 3, August Adjustment 2, September Adjustment 1, and October.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to transfer $60,964 from Fund 1413 WIA Fund to Fund 1410 Public Assistance Fund.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
And then I believe that the others are all donations. I think what happened with those is when COVID hit, we had taken the donations in, and then our workforce, scattered and went home. And I think it was just a clerical, we missed the clerical piece of getting the up to you for the resolutions.
Okay.
Move that the Board of Commissioners accepts the cash donations from Portage County Job and Family Services employees who participated in Wear Blue for Child Abuse and Neglect Awareness Month and made cash donations to the Miscellaneous Child Welfare Fund.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners accepts the cash donations from Portage County Job and Family Services employees who participated in 2 dress down days to support the agency Employee Enhancement Committee.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners accepts the cash donations from organizations businesses, and private donors to support educational needs for youth receiving case management services from the Portage County Job and Family Services.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners accepts cash donations from organizations, businesses, and private donors to support the Portage County Job and Family Services Children's Services Division.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Thanks, Sue.
All right, thank you very much. Have a good day, guys.
You
Two.
too.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Joanne, are you there?
Mm-mm. She's not on yet. Oh.
There she is.
I'm here now. Yep.
Good morning, Joanne.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, everyone. I have two quick resolutions for you. The first one is for the county engineer. Is asked to add 2 more bridges to the weight reduction list. First one is the Silica Sand Road Bridge over Eagle Creek in Wyndham, and the second one is the Newton Falls Bridge over West Branch in Ravenna Township.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to amend resolution number 19-0065 to modify the list of bridges posted for weight reductions in Portage County.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Alrighty, and the second one is amending resolution 20-048. This is the one that we put in place to be able to process the CARES payments and purchases and so forth. This one, this amendment is allowing the setup of Department 051, which is Job and Family Services, 3 of their employees to be able to process mortgage, rent, payments for folks.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to amend resolution number 20-0489 adopted on August 6, 2020, approving the fulfilling of the requirements of Ohio Senate Bill 310 for the passage of a resolution in order to receive and expand federal funds under Section 5001 of the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, Economic Security, CARES Act.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Okay,
Joanne?
that's it for me. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Joanne.
Joanne.
Is everybody there?
Yes, we're here, Todd.
We're here,
Okay.
Todd.
Did you get my bill run email? It was a little late today.
Yes.
Nothing too uneventful. There was a large late fee, but that was a single item. And so again, not anything to worry about, just a single large amount. And then everything else is normally in line with what we would do this time of year.
Okay. Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to approve the Thursday, October 29, 2020 bills, ACH payments as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to approve the Thursday, October 29, 2020 wire transfers for health benefits as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to approve the Thursday, October 29, 2020 journal vouchers as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to approve the Thursday, October 29, 2020, then and now certification as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to rename Fund 8105 Sheriff's Gifts and Donations to 8105 Sheriff's Gifts and Donations School Programs.
Okay, Todd, did you have anything to say on that? I think it's
The
pretty.
sheriff has requested this. Actually, the original title had DARE at the end, and they have ended
Yeah.
the DARE program. This resolution is different than what they sent over. I modified it to say school programs, which I believe DARE would still be considered a school program. But I think this is the most generic version that we could pass.
Okay. I'll second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
And the last one's just typical year-end changes to the general or to the non-general funds. Water Resource in particular had a couple that they needed to finish out their year.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to amend the non-general fund 2020 annual appropriation resolution number 19-0948 adopted December 19, 2019.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
I believe that's it for me.
Thanks, Todd.
Todd.
Gene.
Yes, this is a request to approve plans and specifications. This is the second of hopefully 10, 15 years worth of ongoing work to plug up our sewer system where we have infiltration from groundwater. The original project was approved by resolution 20-050, and we're now recommending approval of the plans and specifications so we can take it out to bid. It's been delayed primarily because of the pandemic and not wanting to get people out into the sewers, our staff, but we've managed to get that done and now we're ready to rock.
Move that the Board of Commissioners approves the plans, specifications, and estimate of cost and setting the date and time for acceptance of bid for the construction of project number 20-050 Portage County 2020 Sewer Maintenance Program in the Portage County Regional Sewer District.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners approves the October 22nd, 2020 regular meeting minutes.
I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners accepts the donations to the Office of the Portage County Dog Warden.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners authorizes the change in the designation of a parcel located and assessed as being in the village of Manaway, not the township, as requested by the County Engineer's Office for the following parcels. Parcel 24-10-3-00-053-000 and parcel 24-035-10-00-054-000. The board further authorizes reimbursement of the overpayment of stormwater utility fees from the last billing period in accordance with the resolution number 09-0835, section 7 as follows. Parcel 24-035-10-00-053-000, reimbursement of 18.45. Parcel 24-035-10-00-0, 2022-054-000 reimbursement of 18.45.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie.
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
On this resolution, Jean, I saw in the emails going back and forth that it was asked a couple times, is the county engineer okay with this? Did he ever respond that he was okay with this?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He responded, and there's been additional communication this morning. So the way it's drafted is good to go. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Move that the Board of Commissioners agrees to release escrow funds for construction of sanitary sewer and water improvements and construction of street, storm sewer, and drainage improvements for the Maple Crest Development Project, Portage County Water Resources Project number BR-217-160, and Maple Crest Parkway Subdivision number 1 and Talmadge Road improvements in Brimfield Township, Portage County.
I will second.
Roll call, Julie.
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Is someone from regional planning coming for this? No? Okay. Move that the Board of Commissioners agree to sign correspondence to the Ohio Department of Services Agency regarding CDBG financial compliance and audit dated July 31, 2020. The grant listing includes the following: B-F-16-1CJ-1, B-F-18-1CJ-1, BX-18-1CJ-1, BX-18 1CJ-2 as presented by Regional Planning Commission.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie.
Vicky,
Yes.
Kathleen,
Yes.
Sabrina.
Yes.
Move that the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the October 19, 2020 certificate of the county auditor that the total appropriations from each fund do not exceed the official estimate resources for the fiscal year beginning January 1, 2020, as presented by the Portage County Auditor's Office.
Okay, I will second.
Roll call, Julie.
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes. Jean, do you have any items this morning?
Just a brief update. I had communicated with the board by email this morning, the status of the applications. That we'll try and kick that out at least a couple times a week so you know where we're at. I do caution that the projections are based on very few data points, so it could swing pretty wildly, and we'll keep an eye on it as best we can. We are going to come back with a modification to the NDS agreement. And one of the reasons, not the only reason, but one of the reasons for that is we want to really hammer home with the applicants that they can't apply with the state of Ohio and with Portage County. Our biggest concern is that we face an audit and find somebody that has received money from both the state and the county and now becomes an issue that we're going to have to get involved in terms of how the money gets back. So we're trying to take extra caution there.
Okay.
Jean, could they apply for funds from both, say, but for different expenses? And would that be allowable?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we would love to see everybody from the county apply first there, but our window is so close to being closed. You know, a week from tomorrow, we're going to have to evaluate and make recommendation to the board on the 12th in order to maintain our timeline, unless the federal government opens up the ending date from December 30th. At one time, we heard they were maybe going to push it back to March 1st, but until that occurs, we have to maintain our current.
Yeah, because the businesses, even some of them that had received the PPP funds, they actually can apply for any of this because as this prolongs, I mean, they're still in the same situation.
Absolutely. That's the difficulty of this. It's just you can't collect PPP, payroll protection plan money, and then turn around and apply again for the same loss or of income. But if you have other issues,
Yeah,
We're happy to see that come. We'd like to keep it as much as we can here in the county.
come on. Yeah. Well, thanks for the update. That was very helpful today to see how many applicants. I'm glad we're getting the word out. I know I've been blasting it all over social media as well as NDS. And so I'm glad.
What you would expect to see if you look at the individual dates, I provided a little chart there. You had a big number at the beginning, and now we're seeing 2 or 3 a day. But I would expect more of those to come in hopefully over this weekend as people realize the closing.
Yeah.
So it's
And
anybody's guess still.
a deadline also motivates people like nothing else. So I'm
I
sure.
always wrote my term paper the night before due.
Yes, not any of us, I'm sure, but yeah.
Just me. I'm the only one. Yeah.
But I know like with Kelly Joe's assistance program for like the rent, mortgages and the utilities, that deadline is like Saturday.
No, it's the same. They're
It's the
both-
same
Oh,
initially.
it is?
was-
They
yeah.
change it because we had the 31st.
Well, if you remember, we were targeting the 30th, 31st as the first
Yeah.
date, but because it took so long to get everything operational, we extended it another week into November, knowing that we'd have a very narrow window to make all this happen. It'll be a long week. for-
Okay, so it is. Okay,
It's
so
the
I'll have
same.
to.
Yeah, they're both the
And-
same, which is helpful, I think, to.
Yeah, and I'm glad because I know there's a lot of people out there that needs that kind of assistance, especially because they put a stay on water bills. So it just allowed for those poor people just to accumulate and get even more debt. And now they're panicking. So, because they can get shut off now.
Understood. And
Yeah.
for municipalities and villages, we would be able to assist. There's some concern. Todd has brought it up about we can't take Portage County funds and pay Portage County water resource bills, but we can reach out to the township or village where we provide service and see if they can use their funds. So it'll be, like I said, it'll be a lot of balls up
Wow.
in the air.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Jean, and thanks
Thank you.
for all the work that the CARES work group is doing. We really appreciate it, and it looks like it's going to be very helpful. And thanks for the long hours that you all are putting into this.
Thank you. I'll pass that on.
Thanks. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Oh, you know what? One last thing. I just wanted to remind everyone, I reached out to Senator Eklund because I don't know if you guys realize this, but our authority to have virtual meetings expires December 1st. So I have already reached out to Senator Eklund to see if they can extend that because it does expire December 1st. I'm not thinking we'll have a problem, but I had received a call yesterday from CCAO asking me if I'd reach out to John because that is coming up upon us.
Well, I heard from CCAO that they are considering that already. No?
Yeah, well, he asked that if I would reach out to Senator Eklund to just encourage them to extend it, whether it be extended through all of 2021 or through the declaration of the emergency. But we do need to extend it past December 1st. So they just wanted to make sure we had it on his radar.
Great, thank you.
Yes.
So do we
I'll
have
make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
roll call, Jolie?
Vicky,
Yes.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Kathleen.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good
Absolutely.
weekend.
Thank you. Yeah.